Hey everybody, welcome to Who Gives a Shit, the podcast that asks the most important question. Who gives a shit? So, hey Brap, what's going on with you, man?
It's been about same old, you know. I went to therapy yesterday for the first time.
Yeah, what? Really? How'd that go?
I went and saw a therapist. Never thought that was something I was going to do.
How was the rapist?
The rapist was actually pretty good. I was worried because it was a psychiatrist and a therapist.
Oh, so you're seeing that real shit.
Yeah, I was worried they were just going to push pills, but they want me to do therapy for a while before.
You should. Okay.
Yeah.
So, real shit, I'm incredibly wary about pharmaceuticals, especially when it comes to psych meds. It's not anything that should be taken lightly and should be an absolute last resort, because I've just seen too many bad outcomes from psych meds for people that just weren't putting in the work anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, and the American pharmaceutical industry, man, they want to play Dr. Mario anyway. They just want to keep on throwing pills at shit until shit goes away.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem. That's why I haven't been to the doctor in years. I've never seen a doctor. I don't have I don't have a family physician, because the last doctor I went to was a children's physician. I have not been to the doctor in a long fucking time because I don't trust them like that.
Neither have I. I had a bad experience, man. I got prescribed some psych meds that I really had no business being on. Mm-hmm. I don't know how I got convinced to go see a fucking psychiatrist or whatever while I was all fucked up on shrooms, but that was a bad idea. And that's a story for another time, though. And so that's why I tell people. Yeah, man, psych meds are fucking serious. And on top of that, man, I mean, I know a lot about drugs, dude. I went to nursing school. I'm a general asshole about looking into shit, and I wanted to know everything I could about any type of drug that alters you at all. And I looked into just about anything you can think of. And most psych meds are pretty fucking harsh, and the dry out period is really fucking terrible. My advice to most people is just smoke more, chill out. And if you really got some problems, if you don't have an incredibly close friend that you can get, fucking personal with, then definitely go seek therapy and try to talk some shit out, because, sometimes you just got to get shit off your chest,
Yeah. No, I understand. Mine's less needing to get shit off my chest and more, I don't have a healthy way to handle stress and shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
She's worried I have bipolar.
That's right. You're not capable of smoking more and chilling out, huh?
No, I can't. If I could just smoke weed all day, I totally would. If I could just smoke weed all day, I would.
That's fucking bullshit, man.
Yeah, I would just smoke weed and eat and just be a fucking fat retard that does nothing. Yeah, I totally would if I could. I would fucking love that, but...
Well...
Not an option at the moment.
Yeah, that fucking sucks. Man, in that case, I don't really know what much else to tell you if I can take up yoga. What else can you do? So, but dude, fucking, I got message back from my tuner. My pump gas tune is down. My ethanol tune's getting done in the next couple of days, and this thing's going to be good to go. I'm putting down 403 at 15 psi on 93 octane.
Hell yeah!
Oh man, that means
you're going to be on 93, or are you going to try to go for 87?
Ethanol, E85.
Okay.
Yeah, so I should be rocking probably about like 520, something like that.
Fuck yeah, man! That's fucking stellar.
Yeah. I'm debating on whether or not I should drive this shit up to Dallas. I could. It's a 4-hour drive. If I just had zero fucks, it'd be a lot less. But God, with as pricey as fucking gas is, man, this thing only gets like 17 miles to the gallon. Like, it's not good.
If it makes you feel any better, my fucking show gets 20. It's bad. It's really damn bad.
Oh man, some of these people that work at this machine shop, they're filling up their F-150s and shit, and man, they're paying like $120 to fill up their tank, and this is in fucking Texas.
Yeah, I've seen some videos.
And my God, you want to talk about something that crushes a man's soul? It's paying $100 to fill up a truck of gas.
Even more than $100.
Yeah. There was an 18-wheeler that was like over $1,000 to fill up an 18-wheeler. Well, they got like a 230-gallon tank, right? And it gets fucking pricey.
And diesel fuel's like $5 right now.
Oh yeah, no, for real. But shit. Right now, my company's offering me as much overtime as I care to work. But fuck, man, I'm just running myself ragged. It's just so damn busy.
Oh yeah, I feel the same way.
Man,
there's never enough people to get the work done, but always too much work to do.
Yeah, it's always fucking like that. So let's get into the show, man. Do you want to go first or shall I?
You can go ahead and start us off.
Okay, let's start off with the fucking heavy hitter off the top, okay? Let me give you a headline. All right, so guess the outlet. Lana Rhoades accused of major crypto scam over a failed NFT scheme. Who do you think wrote that?
I don't know. Maybe The Hill, The Guardian, or something like that.
Cryptopolitan, right? Some fucking nothing
some
rag.
Fucking hole in the wall.
Dude, there are so many cryptocurrency news rags. There's a billion of them. I looked through the Google search pages, and there's like a unique one for like the first 7 pages.
God
I was
damn.
like, Jesus Christ! How much are these fucking nerds talking about cryptocurrency? I mean, damn. So
they love their funky monkey NFTs, man.
Yeah, I mean, right now you got fucking nerds yelling at each other over Shiba Inu prices. I mean, it's fucking stupid. And so Lana Rhoades, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know who she is?
No, I do not.
You don't? Come on, man.
I don't know shit about people, man.
What? Okay, this bitch was the fucking #1 porn star on Pornhub for like 4 years, and you're telling me you don't know who fucking Lana Rhoades is?
I don't look at Pornhub, bro. I jack off to animal people.
Oh my god!
I got Fur Affinity. I don't need Pornhub.
Oh, what the? All right. I'm shaking it off. Okay, so. All right, well, you're perfect to talk to about this. Okay, so Lana Rhoades, fucking look her up. This chick is very pretty. Like, she's got IDF face, and you know exactly what I'm fucking talking about when I say IDF face. You're fucking plugged in with that type of shit.
Oh yeah.
So anyway, this bitch is just fucking smoking. I mean, they made this bitch in a damn lab. She looks like a fucking elf. Like, she's got these super high cheekbones and like mega piercing eyes, like super light blue. And when she was shooting porn when she was 19, this chick was like the fucking hottest thing on the damn planet.
She's got pretty nice tits.
Yeah. They're natural too. So she started off as this super skinny bitch with decent sized tits and a super pretty face. Okay, that's how this bitch got started. And she did some of the dirtiest porn out there, man, because she was brought up like hardcore Christian. And
was she like drinking piss and like fucking sucking dick toes and shit?
You're jumping the gun. You're jumping the gun. Look, okay. So this bitch is like hyper Christian, and she's the type of weird fucking, I don't even know what to tell you. She's like some crazy hypocritical slut. She's the type of chick that'll like betray all her beliefs on a technicality or something, make any excuse just to be bad. Like, so she was like hoeing it up back in like all the way back through school. I mean, so she's one of those chicks though that would just do anal because she thought she wouldn't go to hell for doing it. So this chick has been taking like a mile of dick up the ass, and then gets jammed up over some drug shit, does a year in prison, fucks off to LA, starts porn, but she's so fucking hot that she just blows up, becomes the biggest thing ever. And she starts going and getting plastic surgery. She's doing raunchier porn. At one point, some dude gets a big ass bowl out, which is a red flag, and I mean, fucks her throat so hard she's barfing in this shit, and then he pisses in it and makes her drink it.
Oh my god.
And she does porn for 9 months, bounces. She's out the game, but she's the biggest name in porn. And so this bitch is just making money hand over fist. She wants to fucking lie about how much money she has, but people are so pissed about this crypto thing that, man, you got fucking forensic accountants going through as much shit as they can possibly find to try to figure out how much money this bitch has. Man, they got it fucking close. By all estimations, she probably has about $30 million.
Jeez, she's so fucking young and have all that fucking money too.
She's 24. And so here's
damn.
the deal. She's young. And so people are plugging her in. She's getting like illegal butt injections and some seedy shit in Atlanta. And, here's the deal. When she bounces out the porn game immediately, like, this is one of the, like, I have this weird fascination with her that is hard to explain, because I am fascinated by these super hot chicks that act almost like an evil child. Like, they got this purity and just how fucking spiteful and evil they are. Yeah. They just want to do whatever they think they can get away with, and it's like they just like to see people suffer, and they try to like make you suffer with a smile. And okay, so anyways, I emailed the Anti-Defamation League about Lana Rhoades perpetuating anti-Semitic stereotypes, and they've made no comment. I'm not even lying. She's fucking Jewish as fuck.
She's got the IDF stare, bro.
Okay, so anyway, Rhodes, the Jews of Rhodes. This is actually some fucked up esoteric shit. And when I look down that road, I'm like, oh my god, the fucking internet has corrupted everything. Mm-hmm. Because, okay, so let me tell you why I immediately jumped there. One of my best friends that I made, he was I met him at Burning Man, and this dude is Jewish as fuck. And we love to sit around and try to pick Jews out of the crowd. Yeah, well, he's got this fucking mom that is like, she's like New Yorker fucking Jew, where she's got the nanny named Fran accent and everything. Mm-hmm. And I mean, I love them to death. They're great. But she expects him to marry a nice Jewish girl, and he doesn't know how to say no to this woman. So, yeah. So anyways, I got some experience like picking out a Jew. And so anyways, I just thought it was so damn funny. So this bitch, she makes an NFT offering called Crypto Sis. Mm-hmm. And it's basically like a picture of like some fucked up sexualized Barbie doll that she's offering at like $250 a pop.
I'm looking at that right now, actually.
She gets 1.5 million of these things and sweeps the rug out of the whole fucking thing. Scams her fucking following out of $1.5 million. Here's the deal. She speed ran the fucking rug pull. She did it so fast that people didn't realize they got rug pulled on. Like all these other crypto scams, they wait for months before they fucking scam everybody. She did it so fast that simps couldn't comprehend that they just got scammed. And there are still people in this Discord waiting around saying that they're nice to Lana. She'll come back.
Fucking losers.
Dude, it blows my fucking mind. So this bitch, I mean, just the craziness of her. Like, so, I mean, she got her ex-boyfriend to move in with her when she's pregnant with another man's baby. She has her own fucking podcast called 3 Girls in a Kitchen, where she's talking about trying to be a trophy wife. I mean, she just tries to say whatever. I mean, this bitch is so dumb. She's like, let's talk about hypergamy. What? Like, this bitch is dumb as a box of rocks. You can see it in her eyes, too. She's got this strange, vapid stare where really it's not like much lifeless. Is going around in there.
It's like lifeless.
Yeah. She's dead inside. And, man, she's... Okay, so she has a fucked up quote. When she was pregnant, before people were willing to go simp for her and actually go to bat to help her out with shit, she was saying that she would have a mental breakdown if she had a baby boy, and she has a baby boy. Man. No. And so, oh God. And the people that went to bat for her are just, I don't even know what to say. Like Mia Malkova said that she left the project because she didn't want to have to deal with the negativity and the toxic comments that she got, which is why she pulled out. But here's the deal, man. This is crypto. people can look at that blockchain. People know what's going on with this shit. And so they got people that their entire channel is dedicated to NFT scams. Because that's how prevalent they are now. Yeah. Logan Paul did it, and Lana Rhoades used to fuck this dude. Logan Paul got 3 million. Lana Rhoades got 1.5.
And they'll never get the money back either.
No, it's not against the law.
Yeah.
It's a scam, though. Like, it's a fucking scam. And I don't understand why people even think to do business with any celebrity. Like, what the fuck? Like, these are people that are creatures of vanity, which is why I've been looking at it so weird about this shit, because it's just so crazy to see vanity personified. I mean, it's the devil's favorite sin.
And then for the fucking simps to still be there, like, no, she didn't scam us. It's okay.
I don't know how you can be such a trick. It fucking blows my mind that someone can make just easy money like this. And also it makes me just fascinated to watch because, man, it's weird because this chick knows all these people that are like in the hip hop game and like legitimate pimps that are doing podcasts. And it's a really crazy scene. It's a real crazy scene. And, I mean, there's one thing I know is that when you're hanging around shit like this and, shit has a way of coming back on you.
Yeah.
I mean, karma's a bitch, and nobody's that bitch's pimp.
Oh, it'll make its way around.
Man, I'm gonna laugh. Oh, dude, have you seen new porn stars make fun of porn stars like Pamela Anderson and things like that? Because the plastic surgery looks so bad. These young girls are making fun of them, not even realizing that that's them. I mean, it's so hilarious. And, oh, yeah, Lana Rhoades had plastic surgery while she was like 6 months pregnant. On her podcast, she was bragging about getting Brazilian butt injections while saying that COVID will like fuck up a man's sperm and like make a like try to alter like your egg's DNA or something like that. Is fucking. I'm like, what the fuck? It's just crazy.
And she got fake tits too.
No, those are real.
Oh,
that's God. Like that's the only authentic thing about her.
She's still.
That's
hot.
it.
Fake
her
tits
eyes and her
tits.
Her eyes and her tits. That's it, man. The rest of that shit is fucking plastic. Vapid. Nothing. God, it's just so nuts. Oh, and shout out to fucking CoffeeZilla on YouTube. This is a guy that just tracks NFTs all the time, and he just calls people up for their scams. He's the dude that broke the news on Ice Poseidon doing his NFT scan. It's all these old fucking YouTube celebrities are using their following to try to do a quick rug pull on an NFT scam, and it's weird to see some shit that in the news that you hadn't seen in 5 years, like a name that you're like, I remember them.
Like old names and shit that used to be big.
Yeah. But gosh, I mean, I could go on about Lana Rhoades for a while because I really fell down a fucking rabbit hole. I'm really glad to be done talking about this bitch because, man, I can't let people rent space in my head rent free. You know what I mean? Like, I got to be moving on from this shit. And I'll be happy to never jack off to her porn again.
I don't know. The tits aren't fake, man. That's kind of...
I got some hard copies backed up. Hey, so long as she doesn't get the view, fuck her. I don't want to let her know I look that hard.
There you go. Fuck her.
What? Hey, I'm hard to get. What can I say?
It's like, fuck you, bitch. You don't even get my Pornhub views.
Yeah, man, look, I got shit going on, so I only got time for authentic shit. You know what I mean? So anyways, that's all I got to say about Lana Rhoades, man. What you bringing in this week?
All right. Guess my headline, right? We should be celebrating Leah Thomas like we did Jackie Robinson.
What?
Yeah, guess who made that shit?
Oh my God. Huffington Post.
Nope. NBC News.
NBC?
NBC News posted this.
Dude, I say MSNBC more than any other news outlet on this fucking show. And the one time I don't want to fucking say Man, okay. So, anyways, okay. All right, let me take a look at this shit.
I sent you the
Yeah,
link.
yeah. I got it. Oh, gross! Fucking autoplay.
I'm so fucking tired of hearing about this shit.
Yeah, ditto, man.
It's so fucking.
Dude, this shit's played out.
It angers me. Well, because my thing is like, who the fuck cares about women's sports?
Okay, yeah, off the jump street. Yeah, who does? And
I don't give a fuck about what women are doing.
Look, you give, out of all the women's sports out there, you give like 3% of a fuck, dude, because sometimes you like to hear women grunt at each other playing tennis. And everyone, you might like to see the boobs jiggle whenever that chick does the weird underhand softball thing, but you're not watching the whole game, only highlights.
Yeah, only the good stuff, like creep shots, you know.
Yeah, and you want to see Spanish women pole vault in the Summer Olympics because that shit gets like jacked all the way up their ass when they fall on that mat, you know. And figure skating can be pretty damn impressive. Gymnastics is amazing.
Oh yeah. Because they can fucking pole vault on your cock, man. They can do some crazy shit.
Oh, man. And yeah, I like, you want to talk about something where I respect the athleticism. That shit is fucking cool.
It's hard. It's hard to do that shit, too.
Yeah. But, I mean, imagine I don't think a dude would beat bitches in their own game in gymnastics, I don't think.
Oh, no. Probably not. But apparently they can beat him in swimming.
I would love to see. Fuck yeah, fucking get wrecked, nerd.
I think it's funny because it's like, oh, I guess men are better than women, huh? I mean, dude comes in, brand new competitor, and fucking absolutely wipes clean, gets first place, first try.
It's like, hold on one second, let me cast this magical spell. I'm gonna go from 540th to 5th.
Yeah, fucking, it's crazy. And, you know, obviously all the females are like, you can't do that. Even though, like, just a year ago, it was all about, let's include everybody, you know? And then now
what happened
to
your progressive shit?
You can't do that because you're on testosterone.
Dude, I'd love to see the, like, live stream reaction of that super SJW bitch that's, like, cheering for her friend that just got smashed by the trans person and then suddenly realized that this was all bullshit. Because, I mean, anybody with a fucking brain knows that there's hormonal differences during development and different skeletal structures. I mean, I was in nursing school. I know exactly how this shit
differences in musculature, you know, fucking like shit that will not change. It's in your DNA. It's just not.
Dude, when I was in sociology class, one of my professors legitimately thought that there was not any physical difference between men and women's bodies, that like you could just do hormones and that it would change or something like that. And I'm like, oh my God, I don't even know what the fuck to tell you other than that's not scientific.
Yeah, like that's not real life. That's not how that works.
Like, you can choose to believe whatever you want, but science is that which continues to be true, even if you choose not to believe it. That's what science is.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is science right here. Fucking science, bitch. This is
scientific, motherfucker.
Yeah, physics, motherfucker. How do you like me now? Like, I mean, Leah is just towering over people. And here's what sucks. Is that I have no idea what Leah Thomas's journey is like as far as what they're going through, how authentic this is, where they are, where their identity crisis.
So they
if there is a crisis or if it's just a homecoming. There's a whole lot of facets about this type of shit. And I could imagine Leah, fucking devastated by this shit if it's authentic. And if it's actually running game, just laughing all the way to the bank. Those are the only two options.
They are pre-op. And so I actually saw a different article about how it's a fucking pre-op, or they're a pre-op transgender person that is male to female, but they still like go to the women's locker room and just let their dick hang out, and they can't say anything to them, you know. And so fucking all the bitches are like, we're uncomfortable in the locker room. And it's like...
no shit, huh?
It's so funny. It's so funny.
I agree with the TERFs whenever they say they believe they should have penis-free zones or whatever. Like,
Yeah, let the women fucking have their
yeah,
little area that doesn't have dicks in it.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it's really chicks like being in an area where they're like not going to get hit on or have to worry about some shit.
They
like
can just
that.
let them titties hang out and chill around, But now you have a biological male that's just letting their dick swing around in the locker room,
Yeah, man,
and so you're pissing off all the other swimmers and shit, and you're fucking trashing them because motherfuckers are like 6 foot.
Well, these motherfuckers, they also ruin it for everybody. Whenever they're letting their dick swing out like that, I mean, that's an obvious bad actor.
Oh yeah,
why would you?
That's what makes me think that it's not really real. Like that, this is not a real issue for the Leah Thomas individual.
I can't really speak to that. I don't really know.
I don't know either. It's all conjecture. But
okay, I'm leaning towards you though. I'm saying 55-45. She's playing this and doesn't believe it at all.
Yeah. I mean,
why
I
not?
agree.
In fact, this would be an epic troll if that was the case. It would be so fucking awesome. This is how it would be a comeback story out of this whole fucking cesspool of a situation, because every fucking scumbag is talking about this shit right now. In fact, when you said you were going to talk about this, I'm like, I guess we got to. Yeah, although
I'm just tired of seeing it because I don't give a fuck about fucking women's sports and shit. Like, okay.
Look,
do you not want people? Do you not want people that are transgender to compete in sports? Then just fucking do that. Just make that a rule. You literally are a private. It's not like you're federally funded. You can just do that. You can come up with whatever you want. It's your own fucking organization. Why does this need to be national news? Why does this need to be an issue that people are talking about it? Either do it or don't. Who cares?
Well, I mean, it is college, and that's government funded. It's the NCAA, and they got all these weird fucking regulations about all this shit. And on top of that, college sports are fucking grimy in general because people are making. I mean, the college is making money off of these people. Although I think swimming is one of the ones they end up taking a net loss on. In fact, I got a whole thing on college sports that fucking bugs me, man. When I first got out of high school, one of my deciding factors to go to the University of Texas at Arlington was they didn't have a football team.
Mm-hmm.
So
I think college sports are fucking trash, personally.
They are. Thankfully, some of these student athletes are actually getting some fucking money out of these people, and as they should, because oh my god, it's fucking slave labor, and it's just literally selling a pipe dream to become in professional sports, which is fucking disgusting. Although they claim to get a college education out of it, but man, they fucking dog some of these people out, especially if you're playing football. But
today, athletes like Jackie Robinson are celebrated as breaking the color barrier in sports, although the narrative often requires sanitizing. Fucking shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Please.
So who gives a shit? Who gives a shit about this, by the way? Like, who actually cares? Like, are people actually?
There are a lot of people on both sides that are super, both sides like the political spectrum that are super pissed about this shit. Super fucking heated.
Awesome. Get wrecked, bitch. Like, this is played out.
Fucking...
Yeah, like, fucking, who cares? Like, change the rules.
Change the rules or don't. Why are you mad about it? It's not even, are you fucking participating in women's sports? Are you a woman that's participating in women's sports?
Don't explain yourself. Just change the rules. Don't explain yourself. Just fucking do it.
Just fucking do it.
Yeah. So, well, anyways, let's get out of that and into the voicemails.
Hi guys, this is Charlie.
Having my mouth and anus aggressively penetrated by several strangers.
With voicemails. Okay, so by all means, give us a call at 281-747-6015 and tell us who gives a shit. Also, give us death threats. The more graphic, the better, please. Okay, so we got one voicemail today. It looks like it's from Captain Blackbread. Let's see what he's got going on.
Hey, so this morning on my way to work, I was pulled over, and here's what's fucking great about that. So I got pulled over, naturally being in a hurry for work, of course. And I explained to the officer, hey, normally I'd be driving a different car, because he was asking for the registration and shit, and I'm following my sister's truck. I have, like, none of that. So he's like, okay, there's nothing going to be funny and popping up on this? So like, nope. Told him my sister's name. Everything should be all good from there. He's like, I even told him how, like, you know, I fucking destroyed my car's transmission this winter because, you know, too much fun in the snow. But, and this is all I have. So he comes back. Verdict. Fucking $200 ticket. Because
what a fucking hoe.
In a hurry, going to work. I don't fucking get it. Does State Patrol even do anything else? I know this isn't even a who. You know what
drug bust.
Who gives a shit about the State fucking Patrol? What fucking good are they? Seems like all they fucking do the side of the road.
Scumbags, actually.
They're not even consistent about it. You know, white cars get pulled over more than fucking black cars. What's up? That's serious. Now, fucking, so he comes back, verdict is the $200 ticket. And after I explained to him the whole car situation. So, you know what really fucking, you know, helps me right now in a situation where I'm kind of strapped for cash and borrowing somebody else's car?
Side hustle voted up.
More bills! Fucking great, dude. What a fucking dickhead, man.
I mean, fucking fines like that are just designed for poor people.
Oh, yeah.
On top of the fucking gas prices, this is bullshit.
No shit, man. Shit's getting expensive.
Oh, because that $200 ticket, he's going to have to pay court fees and shit, too.
So,
there's ways.
Get rid of the State Patrol. We don't fucking need them.
No, he's up in, I think he said he was up in Washington or something. I have no idea how they do it up there. Man, in Texas, they do some hoe shit. If you want to, like, not have this ticket go on your record so that it jacks up your insurance prices, you have to basically pay a little bit under the ticket as a fee to be able to take online class to get it off your record. Mm-hmm. But to pay this fucking fee, you got to get like a money order and get some shit notarized. And man, oh, dude, they try to make you jump through as many hoops as possible because they don't want you to do that. They just want you to pay that fucking ticket.
No. And I got pulled over once. I was doing 15 over on the interstate, and it was my first time ever getting pulled over. I didn't have my license. I didn't have my registration. I didn't have because all of my shit was expired. I didn't know. I had all of the good paperwork. It was just all expired. So none of my paperwork or anything was good. I had the good tags on my car, but the registration the tags came on wasn't up to date, the ones I had in the car. And, I fucking got there and they were like, okay, did you fix all this shit? And I was like, yep. And then, I showed them and, they fucking just put me on, they called it the deferral program since it was my first time getting pulled over. They said, we're just going to ignore it and not tell the insurance and we'll act like it never even happened if you just don't get pulled over for 6 months and you pay the court fees. So I didn't even have to pay the ticket, thankfully. But, I mean, shit like that is just made to fuck with poor people. Do you think fucking Jeff Bezos gives a fuck about a $200 ticket? No. He accrued $16,000 worth of tickets in New York City for illegal parking that he just paid off because he's a fucking billionaire and doesn't give a shit,
That's awesome. It must be nice to have it like that.
If I had fuck you money, yeah, it would be sweet.
Well, not really, man. It's such a fucking bullshit thing to do. People hate you for it. And state troopers are pieces of shit. Oh yeah, state troopers. All they do is try to violate your Fourth Amendment rights. That's all they do. Every once in a blue moon, there's like a fucking car chase where they actually come in handy. Yeah. But when the fuck does that happen? They don't. And why can't the local PD do that? Why can't they pass off some jurisdictional shit and have motherfuckers just still chase them down? Mm-hmm. There's no reason for these bitches, and they just love to. Oh god, Texas state troopers are the worst because they wear cowboy hats. Dude, cowboy hat cops are the worst. If a cop gets out of the car and he's wearing a cowboy hat, you're fucked.
Our fucking our Kentucky state troopers wear fucking jackboots, man. Like
Oh god.
All black uniforms with shiny jack boots and shit. Fucking, it's fucking crazy. They fucking got their own thumbs up their ass all the time, you know?
Oh, okay.
And they're just fucking dickbags all the time. They will charge you for anything. And they're not kind at all. Like, it's like, oh, you were going 1 mile an hour over the speed limit.
Stop!
You fucking criminal. You fucking disgusting, degenerate criminal, you know? I caught you. You had your speedometer, your fucking cruise control set at 71 instead of 70. You're going to hell forever. Here's your fucking $10 billion fine, bitch.
Yeah, why can't they just, like, tax everyone a tiny bit more and not write traffic tickets?
If
like,
I could,
real.
I would pay a monthly fee of like
yeah.
10 or 15 bucks if it meant that I could just blast through wherever the fuck I wanted to.
Dude, what if you could buy a not pull over pass where you can say like, hey, if a cop was going to pull me over, I got the not pull over pass. So if it was specifically for speeding, they go whoop and hit you. And now you know that like you've used that pass for however many you buy that. Like if you could pay off you were speeding. Oh, that'd be awesome.
That's fucking sweet. No, cause like if, I got some extra cash, let me go get one of these passes. I'm gonna keep driving and speeding like I normally do, but if I ever get pulled over, I'm in the clear and it ain't gonna hurt me if I got money trouble.
Yeah. Like literally if you knew that you had the pass and they just pull it behind you, hit the lights so that you know that you just lost your pass and then they let you go. Like they don't even pull you over or anything.
Fucking, that would be. Now, I'm sure that it would be difficult to like track that, you know?
But it would encourage cops to fucking like ramp up trying to pull people over more because I guarantee you people would speed more if they knew they could get away with it. But
again,
I'm not 100%
they
sure
already
about
have a
that.
fucking status quo to meet. I wish motherfuckers sped more. What are they gonna do? Pull
Yeah.
over everybody?
Make
Fucking
an ultra fast lane.
Yeah, people are fucking going like in the fast lane going 80. No, motherfucker. I'm trying to get home. I'm going 100 at least.
Yeah,
I fucking
have
blast
like
down that shit.
I wish there were central lanes that were like 100 miles an hour minimum. That'd be fucking badass.
Well, we have fucking cars that can handle that shit. We have cars that can go.
Most of them can.
Yeah, fucking, you know.
I'm probably gonna be able to go like a fucking $175 or something.
I'd have to pull the governor out of my show. I have no idea what it can hit.
Oh man,
I hit 130 and I was only at like 5K, so I got another grand of fucking transmission to use.
Well, hold on. Let's get out of voicemails and back into the show. So, all right. So, hey, guess the outlet here. Bloomberg op-ed slammed for saying inflation stings most for those making under 300,000. Quote, don't buy in bulk. Who do you think wrote that?
That said not to buy in bulk? Oh, God.
The news outlet talking shit about Bloomberg, man.
If they're talking shit about Bloomberg, then it's definitely not Bloomberg. I don't know, like Forbes or some shit like that. Some
Fox News. Fox News.
No, I wanted to say that, but I didn't want to fucking just like, oh, it's definitely a huge media company.
Well, it is. So to answer the question on who gives a shit about this Bloomberg article, the answer is like kind of everybody, man. Like, because this article basically called like 98% of America broke.
Yeah, they're like, don't buy in bulk. Fucking, if you have to buy in bulk, you're a loser.
Yeah, don't eat meat. Replace it with lentils. Okay, so here I'm so mad about this fucking shit going viral, man. I'm pissed because I was there right when this thing fucking dropped. I'm at ground zero, dude, because one of the mods of our Discord is this Uncle Dolan, and he literally didn't go to work today because he's having his dog's leg amputated from cancer.
Mm-hmm.
And in this fucking Bloomberg article, it says that another thing you can do to combat inflation is not give your dog chemotherapy treatments.
What the fuck?
It specifically names that, dude. I shit you not.
It's like they fucking spying on him.
Oh man, God. I hadn't seen this dude I've known this guy a long time.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen this dude this mad in 4 or 5 years, maybe. Like, not since his divorce.
Yeah. I would have been pissed too. Like,
Oh,
You know,
dude, he
you're
was
fucking
white.
upset.
He was white knuckling that fucking steering wheel, dude. I was like, oh my god, is this dude about to fucking break his windshield or something?
So this guy
This
gonna
is not.
blow up?
This is a big boy, man. This is a really
Yeah.
big boy, a machine gunner in the army that used to be a merc. Like this dude is no fucking joke. And I'm like, oh god, like. The dog is the last thing he has in the world, lady. Fucking don't talk shit right now, please.
Don't bust on the man's dog. Oh, I mean, fucking. How are you gonna tell people like, oh, you know, your fucking family friends, you know, your animals that you've had for years that are your fucking companions. You know, you come home and that motherfucker's happy to see you every day, no matter how bad of a day you had. You know, no matter how much of a piece of shit you were. And
the bitch that wrote
just
this
be
shit is
like-
a heartless automaton boomer.
yeah, and it's like to just be like, oh, fuck your pets, bro. You want to combat inflation? Don't take your animals to the vet when they're sick. Fuck
Dude,
you,
this
man.
bitch, this bitch wants to socialize Social Security, which was already a socialist program. Like, she wanted her suggestions to save Social Security because she's a fucking finance PhD in like retirement issues, and what she wants to have happen is to like up the rates of this shit across the board a little bit so that there could be like a universal Social Security so that you'll still be able to collect entitlements even if you didn't pay into it.
What, like UBI or something?
For old people specifically,
Oh,
like just
okay.
old people UBI. And she was writing this shit right when she started about to becoming entitled for this shit. I'm like, oh my god, I fucking hate old people sometimes. Fucking hate old people. Like, I'm like, oh, you crabby fucking bitch. Go spew your fucking aging liberal commie bullshit somewhere else.
Yeah.
Fuck.
You, bitch.
Like, you already raped the economy. Now you want me to bankroll your fucking lifestyle? Get fucked, bitch.
Because they don't care about what they take from other people. Boomers don't give a fuck that they've ruined the world. You know,
I
they
know,
don't care that they've made the earth shittier for everyone else. They're just like, well, glad I'll get to die in 10 years and don't have to worry about this shit. Man, fuck you, bro.
Yeah, the vid is really underrated, man. I was really hoping to not have to hear from bitches like this.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. So, but people are pissed, dude. Everybody's talking about this. So even like the hyper, like pretty much across the board, this bitch just called everybody broke.
Yeah.
And anyone making less than $300,000 took a lot of exception about this. Pretty much anyone reading this shit took offense to it.
Mm-hmm.
And it became viral. It just fucking blew up everywhere. Everyone's talking about it. It's everywhere.
Yeah. Good. I mean,
and-
these people want you fucking broke. They want you fucking, you will own nothing and be happy. Live in the pod, eat the bugs. Fucking fuck you, bitch.
Literally, don't eat meat, eat lentils, sell your car, and take the bus. Dude, you can't, there is not mass transit at like 60% of the country or something like that as far as population.
Man, I live
is
in the
concerned.
fucking woods. I live in the woods. I'm a fucking wood person, dude.
Well, I'll tell you.
There is not a bus. My city doesn't even have taxis, man. I can't get anywhere unless I'm driving.
Yeah, I'll tell this bitch something. I might not be making $300,000 a year, but this week I'm gonna be picking up my fucking classic Japanese sports car that I got fucking straight pipe fucking burning alcohol, and I'm gonna be fucking getting 17 miles a gallon Tokyo drifting everywhere. She can suck my dick.
Yeah, fuck you, whore. Fucking.
So, yeah, but that's really all I got to say. Or wait, hold on. No, that wasn't even my fucking topic. Oh wait, no, yeah, it was. Fuck, I'm fucking tripping. Hey, so what's the last thing you got for us this week, Brap?
I had TikTok was just a dancing app. Then the Ukraine war started.
That's a headline.
Yeah, that's a headline.
What? Vice.
The Guardian.
Oh, okay. Hey, close.
Yeah, same shit tier level of fucking like half news. Yeah.
Yeah. So, all right. The fucking TikTok. Okay,
Yes.
so when you said you were talking about TikTok, man, I fucking hate TikTok. It's fucking whack.
TikTok fucking is garbage. It is the fucking worst drivel that has been fucking pushed onto people in a long fucking time.
The only good thing about TikTok is there's all these chicks that are just trying to hoe themselves for free. It's great.
I love the titties. I love the titties. I love the clowns, hate the circus. You know.
Yeah.
Fucking. It is the most fucking disgusting shit that is just fucking poison. I mean, it is literally Chinese malware. You know, fucking, if you get a TikTok account and you start looking at TikToks, their algorithm is so good at finding what you like and only showing you that, so that targeted ads specifically can be put onto you, and not even like advertisements. You know, that's not their revenue. They get their revenue through fucking. I was talking about this with Rabbit the other day. They get their fucking revenue through getting I guess more popular TikTokers to talk about products and shit. You know, they don't care about fucking those little advertisement clips. That's not where the money's at. And it's just fucking implanting this fucking crazy shit in, you know, especially the younger people. I mean, because there's like fucking 12, 13-year-olds looking at this fucking app, you know?
Man, I'm not going to lie to you, Brap. I don't give a flying fuck about this shit at all.
It like, fucking sucks. It makes me angry. I want to fucking kill Chinese people for this.
I don't even know really what the fallout is with this, because I don't really be hanging around young people, man. I don't even have any social media, man. I don't even want to fuck around with any of this shit.
It's the fallout is nothing important. It just is so fucking dumb that they're like, oh, many have called the invasion of Ukraine the world's first TikTok war.
Oh,
yeah.
Get the fuck out of here.
There are fucking women, you know, mothers without children now. There are fucking wives that are being widowed because people are dying in an actual war.
I mean, who gives a shit about that? I mean, hey, what? We're fucking gun runners, dude. That's what we do. That's our
I want
thing,
a tank.
man.
I want a tank from Ukraine. I want a fucking tank.
Come on, man. Hey, man, come on. I know how you be fucking running and shit like that, so are you really butthurt about this? You already know these fucking brass people are fucking smiling from fucking ear to ear about this shit.
Oh, yeah. And, fucking.
I'm so pissed, Brap, because fuck, when we had our podcast, it was the exact wrong time. It was... Dude. And our podcast, like right before all this shit popped off, blew up. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like it was really crazy to see.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean the Ukraine situation has been funny to watch because it blew up and then it sizzled down. And now America gets to be the gun runners, man. It's so crazy. Like it's war profiteering is a motherfucker.
Oh yeah, fucking here. You can have our trillions of Stinger missiles that we don't want anymore because it's the old version. Take them and fucking kill people.
Oh, dude. Fucking Lana Rhodes, when she did the rug pull on those people, she said, I can't believe that people are upset about NFTs when there's a war going on in Ukraine right now. Oh my God. Like, fucking.
That brings up another thing.
There's only one thing about the war in Ukraine that's awesome, and that's Igor, the guy who owns the fucking anti-aircraft missile system that he found abandoned in his fucking farm.
Oh yeah, he just took a walk in the woods and just fucking found like a $30 million SAM site.
Dude, I want to talk about it.
It was fully loaded. Store. It had everything was still there.
Come on, man. I know you've done fun army shit. How fun is it to push the fun button?
It's too fun. It's almost criminal feeling. Because it's like, ooh, I'm going to make something blow up. I'm doing bad shit, you know?
Oh, man.
It's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Look, what makes me a good demo man? Well, if I were a bad demo man, we wouldn't be having this discussion. Yeah. So, oh my God. Now TikTok, dude, is so weird. Like, it's like a new Vine, and I thought the Vine was whack. I mean, and only whack shit came out of it. Like Jake Paul, who did Lana Rhodes.
Fucking the White House is briefing TikTok stars about the war in Ukraine.
It's like ADD personified. Like the same people that watch TikTok probably would be fans of like Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yeah. Fucking, it's the same. Like, oh, here's your like 5-second little bit to look at, you know, laugh, and then move on to the next thing.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I used to like Vine. I didn't have a problem with Vine. I never like was super. Whenever Vine was really popular, I was more into like iFunny personally at the time. But I remember seeing like there are a lot of fucking like really age old classics that they're not funny anymore, of course, you know. But like the Damn Daniel that came from Vine. That shit was funny for a while.
I mean, there are gems. I mean, there's always a couple of kernels of corn in a big shit, you know?
Yeah,
like,
that's true.
So, I mean, there's some good stuff that came out of it. But in toto, I mean, overall.
Now, I will say, I don't think that finding the kernel in the actual fucking toilet bowl full of shit you gotta sift through is worth it. No, it's not fucking worth it.
No.
Like, yeah,
like,
I fucking spit shine some shit, but it's still a fucking ball of shit. It's still shit, you know?
I'll look at the highlight reel of like the biggest titty dancing hoe at the moment, and then that'll occupy approximately maybe 30 seconds of my week.
Yeah, and it's like,
then
oh, those are some
on.
nice titties. I fucking love boobs, and then move on with your life, you know?
Yeah, and other than that, is that surface deep. Like, I don't know, man. I really became a big fan of more long form content whenever I really started. Well, is when I became a machinist and I started manufacturing a lot.
Well, you spend a lot of time at work, you know, and so you need something to fill the ears that isn't fucking machine noises.
Yeah, and you know, I guess you could say I'm a multitasker, and I just don't like being idle. I always like keeping my mind engaged, and so, you know, I like listening to things that are thought provoking, and so, like, you know, I listen to Roast Mortem Cast. I mean, that one gets me thinking about history. Like, this whole situation with Ukraine has me thinking about the fucking Krupps from Germany. They were these war profiteers. They were pushing to manufacture all these arms and selling them to their enemies as well as their allies, and just pushing people into war and making massive profits off of it while advancing technology at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, fucking Raytheon Technologies, Lockheed Martin, fucking GE.
Yeah, it's badass, dude. Dude, it's so badass.
It's fucking war profiteering, and they're just making a killing and making missiles and shit.
I don't even want to know some of the shit that you've seen, because you might put fucking flag your ass. Like, but but I mean, I've seen some shit, dude, out of this whole thing. And I'm not even one to be consuming shit like that, but there's some badass stuff that's happening there. I mean, rockets going off is awesome, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like,
oh yeah. That'll never get fucking old.
People walking around with fucking landmines, just like it's going out of style. Oh man,
I think it's super interesting. I guess specifically to me, because I see this shit.
It's a guilt-free war too. It's guilt-free because there's no brown people.
But I see this shit, and I'm like, you know, damn, that could be me. You know, like watching people getting fucking bombed and shit, and it's like, that could be me.
Dude, did you see that family that volunteered to take in those Ukrainian refugees?
Oh, they were all like fucking African, fucking
yeah,
yeah, fucking they're like straight off the boat from fucking Somalia.
Oh, dude, the look on that guy's face was fucking priceless.
Oh, it's fucking magical.
Talk about a fucking okie doke, man.
Oh, I bet he felt fucking cheated. He thought he was gonna get his fucking, 35-year-old Ukrainian mom MILF bitch with huge titties.
No, did you see that Ukrainian Instagram model that also looks like that bitch was grown in a lab posing with a fucking airsoft gun?
The one that they were doing fucking propaganda with?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, she was fucking cute too. She wasn't bad.
Oh man,
I would have hit
Dude, the spy game shit has been fucking sweet. I loved reading about that shit when I was locked up, man. Like Robert Hansen, the guy that was selling state secrets to USSR and was in charge of finding himself in the FBI.
Mm-hmm.
That, like, man, I love that fucking spy game disinformation shit where people are trying to just fuck with each other. Psyops are fucking cool.
Oh, I think so too. I mean, whenever I had to get my security clearance, I learned a lot about that kind of shit, you know, and like spy detection and like what I need to do to fucking figure out about spies and shit. It was super fucking cool, you know, because I was suddenly immersed in this entire world of espionage that I knew nothing about previously.
Hey, we should compare craft work at some point.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean? Come on now. I'm speaking the lingo.
Craft work.
Yeah, the fucking, come on, man. The actual, like, spy work shit that people do to actually try to find infiltrators and other shit like that, because that was kind of my job.
Oh! Yeah, that would be fucking badass.
But man, I had a hell of a fucking tool, man. I had fucking acid. Come on, man. You can't hide from me if you're tripping. Straight up.
Yeah.
Like, man, I'm gonna pry my way in there, man. I'm gonna crawl inside your head and eat my way out. if
Let me get that
hey,
brain, bitch.
I love tripping with people, dude. It's fun to get to know people.
Acid's fucking awesome. Acid's fucking awesome.
Yeah. Especially whenever you're like, I don't know, if you're tripping with someone that you really want to get to know and trust, it's a really good way to really to really bond with someone in a way that's really hard to do otherwise.
Oh yeah, I've had some probably the most loving moments of my life on acid with my best friend. You know, we'll just sit there and fucking hug it out and just be like, dude, I fucking love you. You are so influential to me, and you've impacted my life greatly. You're the fucking coolest motherfucker I know. You know, like hugging it out and just fucking real talk shit. It's great.
Mm-hmm. Oh man. Well, let's see. We're getting towards the end of the podcast here. Let's get into our favorite segment, which is To Catch a Redditor. All right, let's see what people got to say about this Bloomberg article.
From r/economics, Bruha34 writes, when they say don't buy in bulk, you better be buying in bulk. XDub9 replies, not to derail this comment, but buying in bulk means properly storing goods, which I don't think a lot of new to frugal citizens understand yet. Hippie-chan writes, take the bus and replace meat with lentils? No amount of cost-cutting measures by my household will make up for the fact that people simply don't earn enough to get by. It's also rich to tell poor Americans especially to take the bus when public transit incentives have been defunded for decades precisely to get Americans to spend more on private transit. My Bored Fast and Danger writes, are you fucking kidding me? Again, profits are soaring for companies and the answer is to drive prices even higher and tell everyone not making $300K, shocker, most people in the US, to eat lentils. Feels like a boomer narrative from a few years ago complaining about millennials eating too much avocado and toast as a reason they can't afford to buy a house or have children in today's economy.
Man, sometimes Reddit's right about shit and it fucking bothers
Yeah,
me.
I kind of agree. You know, I mean, fucking GE was, or not GE, GM was such a fucking powerhouse back in the day. You know, they are half the reason that we have such a fucking automobile centric world. You know, that is not focused on public transit at all, just through the lobbying and shit. You know, nothing wrong with that. At least I don't think so. I like driving.
Hell no.
I fucking love cars
love
and
driving.
shit. But for this fucking rich boomer bimbo to just be like, oh, you're not gonna own anything. You're not gonna own anything, and you're gonna like it. Eat the bugs. Fucking live in the pod. Sell your car. You know, fuck you. Oh, you're poor? Stop being poor then, loser. Like,
She'd tell you to lease toilet paper if she could.
oh yeah, she'd fucking make you
Oh my
use
God.
toilet paper, bro.
Oh, fuck. Well, let's see what Reddit has to say about Lana Rhodes.
From r/cryptocurrency, Truth Seeker writes, sounds like she couldn't sell her NFTs and then got harassment, which made her delete her Twitter. Not sure what actually happened to the funds. Isn't it just that NFTs have lost their value? Dankosaur writes, this surprises me, to be honest. Pulling out's not Lana's MO from what my research tells me. Interesting Use 2879 writes, she gets paid extra if they don't pull out. This sub mad writes, ooh, the mental health of scammers, so important. Reefer Sutherland 91 writes, imagine getting scammed by somebody who drank piss on camera.
Man, who would have thought it would have felt so bad to get fucked by a porn star? Like, my God, the simps, man, this benevolent sexism is amazing where people think that girls can do no wrong. Like, they just immediately give them the benefit of the doubt. It's so hilarious.
Getting fucked by a sociopath? What are you talking about? It's a woman.
Sex workers are normal people.
Yeah,
Come
sex
on.
work is real work, guys.
Yeah. Let's see what Reddit has to say about TikTok.
From r/technology, Shax McCoy writes, kids probably shouldn't be on TikTok or really social media in general. If they're gonna be, then parents need to make sure they know how to think critically about everything they see. HIV Not a Death Sentence writes, China has the right idea about TikTok. Gordon B. Bombay writes, I don't know why you're being downvoted. SecAdmin writes, it's because TikTok is selecting disinformation. or because the trend popular video is the disinformation itself and the algorithm is just doing its job.
Yeah, wasn't there... Weren't you saying something about these TikTokers being briefed on how they're supposed to be addressing the Ukraine war situation?
Yeah, fucking the White House sat in a fucking, like, it was like 30 of the top TikTok stars gathered on a Zoom call to get information from the National Security Council staffers and White House, the press secretary, Jen Psaki or whatever her name is. Psaki, I guess, Jen Psaki. They fucking sat down and briefed them about what to say about the war in Ukraine. You know? Fucking taxpayer dollars are going to TikTok?
Oh my
what
God.
What the fuck?
I mean, they've gone to worse shit. Ever heard of Project Phoenix?
Actually, no. I like to I like to keep up with the projects, but I've never heard of that one.
Bush Sr. was involved in that shit in Vietnam's. Okay, so let's see what Reddit has to say about these trans athletes.
From r/news, Monsieur Asanam writes, South Park follow-up episode? Jessicat81 writes, well, time to stroll through the comments section. 178 comments removed by moderator. DRK Waters writes, I'm certain that this post will be completely civil and definitely won't get locked. This thread has been locked by the moderators of r/news.
I mean, South Park made an episode specifically about this situation where it was that so fucking funny. That super buff like fucking Hulk Hogan motherfucker went to the
Macho Man Randy Savage. The Quartering made that joke where he just spliced that at the beginning of the thing because it's just done so perfectly.
Yeah.
And yeah, it does embody it. And it's so funny. That is so funny how Reddit shut that shit down. Oh, like, yeah. I was not surprised in the fucking slightest. And I'm just watching shit disappear in front of me. It's so funny. All right. So, well, that's our episode. Brap, got anything to plug? Anything that you want to say you're looking at or something like that?
No, man. I think I'm good.
Oh, okay. Well, check out our Patreon at patreon.com/WGA shit show. If you're going to Ethan Ralph's event up in the DFW area, I'm going up. I'm going to be challenging Dick Masterson to a duel with some airsoft guns. So I got 2 Peacemaker single actions with gun holsters and everything. So I'm going to see if the dude will back off the duel. He's coming to Texas. He should be expecting some shit like this. So, also check out our friends at the NFHC podcast, fantastic podcast, and also check out the Rich Dickman show at patreon.com/Rich Dickman or richdickman.com for all your Rich Dickman needs. We have an outro song today made by Travis Touchdowns. So enjoy the sweet, sweet tunes of Chris Chan.
Laugh now, Mr. Centenaro, because you have no money, and I can tell you why you why you try to steal other men's women. I tell you what, and a big detail you left the man might have not overlooked. I have your mug shot. I can't even stand to look at it. Oh, damn freckles! You're a freak! You ugly freak.
That's the first time I heard the fucking Finnish mix of that shit. Oh, that's the show. Later, y'all.